Welcome to Inside the Vocal Salon, the space where voice teachers, coaches, and singers come together to learn, grow, and stay inspired. I'm your host, Michael Sean Harris, and each week we'll explore the art, science, and business of teaching voice through honest conversations and shared experiences. So, if you'd like to connect with other voice professionals and access live masterclasses and exclusive resources, join our online community by subscribing at linktree/reggae online. Now, let's step inside the vocal salon. Welcome to Inside the Vocal Salon, and my guest today is a good friend and colleague, Gaby Cotter. Hey, Gaby.
Hello, 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 everyone.
Welcome. And today, our topic is going to be knowing your voice by knowing your body.
That's right.
Welcome, Gabby. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on.
All right, so I just start.
Yeah, just go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Okay, so basically, I create a book. It's called um, Sing Smarter, Unlock Your Vocal Growth in the Chaos of Life. And I did this thinking on how much my singers, and myself included, are oftenly on an upside down of, I don't know, like the relationship with our voices.
Mhm.
And most of those upside downs are caused by not knowing what affect our voices negatively or positive.
So when you say not knowing, you mean like things the habits that we have, or things that happen to us, or the way we
Yes.
sing? Okay.
So by knowing your body means, for example, knowing which food you makes you feel bloated. If you are bloated, your body is uncomfortable. Your
Right.
body is like in fighting to feel better. So your voice gonna reflect it in some way. If
Hmm.
you are dehydrated, you're gonna have headaches. You're gonna be a little dizzy. If you are on your period, that's my favorite one because you're gonna be bloated, low on iron, low on hemoglobin. You're gonna be angry. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be in pain. So don't expect your body reacts the same during your period than a regular day. And by this I mean, um, think about. I always do this analogy of a guitar. So
Hmm.
if you have the guitar strings only,
Yeah.
you cannot make music with it, right? You need to get the strings, put it on the guitar, tuning,
Yes.
and then learn how to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if the guitar is in bad shape, if the guitar has a hole where it shouldn't, if it's like a broken neck
Hmm.
or has been mistreated for a long time,
Yeah.
that guitar not gonna sound good.
Yeah.
So usually we associated the voice just with the vocal folds, and we're
Mhm.
like, oh, I need to warm up, and I'm drinking tea, and all the fluff we usually associate with the vocal folds or the voice in general. But we usually, and I say we because it happens to the best of us,
Yeah.
we are commonly neglecting other aspects of our lives. So
Yeah.
I love to share with you
Yes.
one of the images. You can, how would I do this? Okay.
Well, let me know which one. Is it eight
The
or
number three.
number three?
Yes. So the number three has, this is basically what you're gonna encounter in the journal
Okay.
more, because this is everyday practice time. And by, I love the bottom part, like the thoughts, observation, and the life aspect of the
Hmm.
journal. And
Hmm.
I always suggest to my students is like, it doesn't matter if you don't practice at all that day. It's not ideally, right? It's not ideal, but can you please keep track of how was your mood that day? How was your energy level? How much water you took? Did you stretch your body? Do you have a
Hmm.
mental break in order to avoid a mental breakdown?
Yeah.
How was your quality sleep?
Yes.
You take a physical break. So when you start making a compound of these little aspects of life,
Hmm.
at the end of the week, you will see, for example, if you are a music student or you are very committed with your vocal warm up or your vocal practice, you will see like, oh, on the first 3 days of my week, I was struggling to hit F5.
Mm.
And then you see the journal, and you start checking. It's like, oh, well, my energy level was trash, my mood was trash.
Hmm.
Then you see why my quality sleep was bad. I've been sleeping poorly for the past week. So don't expect the following days will be good. It's
Right.
just impossible, because the body is the instrument.
Right. It's all connected. Yes. Yes.
Yes. So, and thoughts and observations, I love to put stuff like, I mean, it's a journal. So sometimes I will write down something like, um, I feel bored or tired or exhausted,
Mm.
or I hit my toe with the corner of the bed. That's the worst. And I screams really hard.
Yeah.
So my voice got scratchy about that. Or maybe like I have a fight with my significant other, my dog dies,
Hmm.
my a family member is on the hospital. All those little things will affect your mood,
Right.
and will probably affect your mental state, will affect your quality sleep. When you are in those mental states, you don't want to exercise, you don't want to stretch, you don't want to go out. But if you have the journal, my goal is that you can see the patterns in your
Right.
life and
Hmm.
associate those patterns with how much I can prevent, and
Right.
how much I can create, like in like build up my voice. So if you see, I love the fact of get rid of the mentality all or nothing,
Right.
because people get discouraged when they get a journal, and for example a practice journal, and they're like, oh, I spent a week and none of this was filled, I'm not doing this anymore.
Right. Yes. Yes. Yes.
And then it's like, okay, go back to that week when you didn't do anything, and write down what happened that week.
Hmm.
So on thoughts and observations, or at the recap of the week, you can write down, my parents were in town. That happens to me. For example, I
Hmm.
my voice was pretty hoarse during my parents visit, because I basically talked nonstop
Right.
the whole day.
Yeah.
And we were like getting out at night, we were eating stuff that usually I don't eat,
Hmm.
and I got reflux. But especially the constant talking, and I
Yes.
knew it was that.
Yeah.
And the only thing I did during those 2 weeks, it was like, okay, I always got my water bottle with me, so I will keep myself hydrated. I will ask and listen more than talk. And I always got my straw to do my straw exercises. So
Right.
wake up in the morning, I know I'm gonna talk a lot.
Hmm.
So I do my that's the fastest warm up. But then it's like my parents like, are you coming? Are you gonna
Yes.
pick me up? So if you see the journal, you might
Yeah.
feel it as a failure, like, oh, I didn't do anything in 2 weeks.
Right. And you beat yourself up, and that just makes it compounds it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
makes it worse.
if you think about it and you go back and you write down, it's
Hmm.
like you can literally write down like, Monday, we went to a lake. Tuesday, we went to the museum, and you will see your life was full of joy,
Yes.
or full of amazing moments in your journal. Maybe you didn't practice, but all those things nurture you and make you feel better. And I bet by the time you come back to practice, your
Hmm.
body feels so good, your mind feels so good that, for example, in this particular case that happens to me, my voice came back amazingly pretty
Yeah.
quick. So that's one of the things to consider. Get rid of the mentality all or
Hmm.
nothing.
Right.
retake whatever you were, whatever you left your journal before, and just keep going one day at a time,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
keeping track, especially of the life part.
Right. Right. Have you had what kind of feedback have you had from your students who you've had fill out these journals?
It's very, very interesting because in the first month, I would say 3 weeks, but I would say first month, I got one student who came to me and she opens the journal. It's like, look, I was singing, I was hitting this C5 every day for 2 weeks, and but I was sleeping very poorly.
Mm.
And the following week, on the third week, I start sleeping better. And look, I'm now hitting an E5. But she
Yeah.
was able to see it
To track her
and
progress.
track
Yes.
it. That was something huge. I can tell you for my experience as well. I tell my students, I'm doing the journal. It's somewhere over here. The one I just finished. I don't know where I put it, but you see it. It's like all like it looks destroyed because I carry it all over the place,
Yeah.
and you can see like I am rehearsing just this particular part of a song.
Mm-hmm.
People usually go to the part that they sound better,
Right.
and the one that they don't want to listen is like, no, I don't want to hear this. So I made myself, and my students told me, because I told them like, you have to go directly to the part that is giving you hard time, or I call it the sexy part instead of hard time, or like the tricky one. Like, words matter. It's like this is the $1 million part, or
Right.
the
Yes.
sexy part. This is the delicious part, and it's like go there, and don't practice the part that you already know, the parts that are already good.
Yeah.
Can do that later, but when you go to your practice time, focus on those things, and then be specific. And one other student told me, like, after 3 months of doing the journal, um, she started noticing that every time, every weekend she went out, so she started noticing the obvious. Like, if you go out 2 or 3 days in the weekend, your voice gonna be trashed the following week,
Yeah.
and it takes too long to recover. And she's like, I don't know what to do. And I was just like, just pick one day,
Yes.
go out, go trash,
Yeah.
have fun, but just one day,
Yeah.
because your friends that are not singers, your bass player friends, your drummer friends, your piano player friends, it doesn't matter if they just party every day of the week,
Mm-hmm.
their instrument won't be affected. They're playing, maybe, like they're gonna be a little distracted,
Right.
foggy memory, and all this stuff, but their instrument per se, it
Mm-hmm.
won't be affected as hard as a singer will be affected. And obviously she start changing the patterns, and she starts seeing results. And I see also the students that don't do it that often,
Mm-hmm.
they usually are like not moving forward,
Right. Okay.
and
Okay.
you can see it. And I understand, like, the school, when you are doing this as a student in music school, it can be very demanding. When you are, as I call, a regular human who loves to sing,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to improve your singing, uh, life happens, right?
Yeah.
But if you are consistent, at least 2 days per week, 3 days per week, one day per week is better than zero. And
Mm-hmm.
if you do zero, that's my mantra. It's like you can always start the following week again.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a part that I couldn't find the image
Okay.
at the end. Yes, I couldn't find it. But every week there's a voice routine weekly recap.
Okay.
When you have to, this is what they have to submit. For example, in my case with my students at Berkeley,
Yes.
they have to submit this page when they have to say, they, like, they have to check boxes like, I drank water and refill my water at least 4 times per day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which days you did that?
Right.
I warm up before talking,
Mm-hmm.
either before work or before class. And I dedicate at least 30 minutes of conscious singing practice. Like just singing randomly, sitting on the piano and playing and goofy around, that doesn't count as practice,
Right, right,
especially if you are a student of like a singer student.
right.
I took at least 30 minutes of vocal rest from singing and talking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a big topic, and we're gonna come back to that.
Okay.
I learn a new song. Usually we forget about learning new songs and
The
we just
yeah, repertoire,
do the
increasing
same
repertoire.
stuff over and over.
Yeah.
This one you're gonna laugh. I took a long shower. I always say to my students, the mind doesn't know the difference between a bear in the room or like a hard time in a song.
Right.
Your
Yeah.
body gets stressed, your
Mm-hmm.
nervous system got crazy and it tied you up, and you are like very tight and very stressed about this little part. You hear
Mm-hmm.
the piano going high, la 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 la, and you like, you can see their faces, how their
Yes.
body change.
Yes.
So I always say to them, take long showers, or take a long shower, especially before your voice lesson, because you're gonna calm your nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
The water running, if it's warm, is even better. But that means also you are taking time to nurture you,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't realize that we take showers every day. I hope everyone takes showers, but usually they're so quick,
Yeah.
right? It's like the work's done, boom,
Yes.
and run with the life. But once or twice a week, take like a long shower when you like let the water just do their job in your nervous system. That gonna reset you at least for 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
And your nervous system gonna be like, oh, my human is taking care of me. This one is one of my favorite. I did something for fun, not music related.
Right. Yeah.
It's very important to have hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
Musicians forget about having hobbies. If you ask them, what you do for fun? What is your hobby?
I, wri-
Everyone
I
blank.
write songs. I yeah. It's all,
Yeah, like I listen music. That doesn't count. You're a
yeah.
musician. You
Yeah.
have to listen music. So I encourage them to get those moments for
Mm-hmm.
themselves. And this one is also funny because I'm talking about college students. I enjoy a meal without paying attention to my phone.
Mm. Being in
Again,
the moment. Yes.
nourishing moment.
Yeah.
And the page give you 3 spots to reflect on the challenges,
Okay.
the improvements, and what are the goals for the next one.
So how it works? Like if you're as a vocal teacher, you assign these journals to your students. I mean, they're filling out stuff every day, but they do a recap, and
Yes,
then that's kind of what they do. They give to you
yes,
to let you know. Okay, this is the big picture of what we're
exactly.
going on. Okay.
And some of them they come to me like directly, like, look, I've been doing this and I don't see progress in this song or in this particular aspect. I want to work resonance in this song,
Hmm.
and I every time I get this jump, I get out of tune. It's like,
Hmm.
okay, let's sit down and look what it is. So they have something to ask help for, and I have something to work with them.
Right.
That is
Yes.
not that is not like necessarily an exam
Right.
song.
Right. Yeah.
Something they are interested 100% to do is like, hey, I have this song I'm recording and I having problems with this part. I've been practicing, and I was like,
Hmm.
okay, show me how you are been practicing this. Are you taking notes? Some of them like, well, a little bit, blah blah.
Right. Yeah.
And then the people who actually keep tracks of those things, they are able to measure the progress. That's one of the main issues with singing. It's hard to measure the progress.
Yeah.
It's not quantifiable,
Hmm.
because you ask a singer, um, why your voice is better this week in comparison with the previous one. They don't know usually.
Hmm.
Or
Hmm.
like, how do you measure you are getting better at singing?
Hmm.
Some people want to say, well, I was unable to sing this particular song a year ago, and now it's so easy. And then you ask how you did that.
Yeah.
They are, they can tell you. They cannot tell you
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
they don't track the process, the magic or the beauty of this journal for me and for my students is you are able to come back to what you're doing right, what is
Hmm.
working for you, because in voice one size does not fit all.
Right.
Every instrument change because the guitar
Yeah.
the whole body is different, so
Yeah.
every single instrument going to be different, and you will be able to see in your body what is affecting you. It's like, oh, I feel my voice is better the days I do some workout.
Hmm.
Or I have one student who told me every time I practice, I do my practice time um, after my workout, after I go to the gym, I feel my voice is weak.
Mm.
Like, huh, that's interesting. Well, and I never heard about it, honestly. But
Yeah.
if you think about if your body is tired,
Yeah.
makes
Then
sense,
then your
right?
support system is going to be weak. Yeah.
And I told him, okay, like keep track of that. Do the same thing you're doing for a week and see if you start feeling the same every single time. And then the following week, do the opposite.
Right.
I'm a little nerdy, I think. It's like very scientific method by
Well,
observation.
you kind of have to be. Yeah. 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 You have to be. And I mean, and one of the I think one of the beauties of having that journal is in there keeping a record of what they're doing and what is giving them trouble or what's improving. It informs your practice as a teacher
Yeah.
as to what you need to approach with them, what needs to be improved, what
Yep.
hurdles needs to be taken. And sometimes they can't, they if without this kind of a journal practice, they won't be able to articulate that to you. To say,
Yeah.
oh, I need to work on this and this.
Yes.
But once it's on paper, it becomes clear.
So if you are studying in a like in college, I'm thinking on my Berkeley students or the students that come to my place.
Yeah.
There's a whole page that is for notes specifically for your voice lesson,
Mm.
and that includes three things to that we want to work on the class. So one thing is what we have from the previous class,
Hmm.
and the other two are the, I will say, the expecting aspects we're going to try this class.
Did you share
Because
that page with me, or
I don't think so. I couldn't find it.
oh, it's not this one? No.
No, no, no.
Okay,
Let's see. I don't
that's
know if
okay.
is
Yeah.
I don't know if you will be able to see it. Actually, it's right here. It's pretty similar.
Okay.
Pretty similar,
Okay.
but it has um, specific parts, like part of the song you are practicing.
Hmm.
What key is it? Which genre? The BPM. And then the homework part is focus on one challenge at a time. You got three things you did during the class, or maybe two. So
Hmm.
the third one is the homework plus something else that we work on the previous stuff.
Right.
It's trackable. You can track your results. You can track your progress. It's math.
Yeah.
I do it. I have done this with myself many times, and it's like, oh, this week I'm only able to hit an E flat five, and sounds rusty,
Hmm.
rusty, 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 awful. Like, oh, those moments.
Yep.
And you go back, it's like, oh, Vince, I'm not sleeping at all. I'm
Hmm.
tired. I've been working like crazy, or I'm on my period and I'm working like crazy and I'm not sleeping and I keep forgetting to drink water and I went out the weekend.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And one more thing I can add about it is I tell my students there's a repertoire list page
Hmm.
where you basically gonna put the songs you already know. that
Okay.
you know well.
Yes.
And I told them, include those songs you did for auditions, songs that your family and friends like, oh my God, love that song. Those are songs that your fans love, your friends,
Yes.
your family, put them there. Then figure it out. What's the key of that song? Who's the composer? Honor the composer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna find, and you're gonna figure it out. Is that key the best key for me? Sometimes half step up, half step down makes a huge difference,
Yeah.
huge difference. And I tell them, if you have to have a gig, because that happens when you are a professional musician, you got the gig booked, it's paid already. They want to hear you, so you cannot send a sub, and your voice is not under 100%.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go to that repertoire list, and you, because you know your keys and you know what is your best key, you're gonna just go and change it to a bad day key,
Right.
which
Right.
you previously English, which you previously did, that
Yes.
you're writing down the list. And for example, I do this I Will Always Love You,
Mm-hmm.
Dolly Parton song,
Yeah.
version by Whitney Houston. See, I'm honoring the composer.
Yes.
And it's an A, and when you change the key, it goes to B. So the highest note is an F
Mm-hmm.
sharp. I remember exactly. It's like, no way. In my good days, I'm not doing that. I cannot do that. Period. So if I want to do it beautifully, I had to start in G and
Mm.
modulates to A.
Right.
And if someone hires me to sing that particular song and my voice is trash that day, I'm like, okay, let's go back. Let's go down to F and then we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
go up to G. But I know my body. I know what I can do. And I got like in my practice journal, it's like I know I'm not in my 100%, but
Mm-hmm.
because I am practicing, when I have a bad day, it's not gonna be a 20.
Right.
Gonna be a 50, it can be a
Mm-hmm.
60. So that's the magic of being able to track your progress
Mm-hmm.
and like visually, like you can see it, you can feel it, you can hear it.
Yeah. But it's also it's knowing your body, but it's also being aware of what affects your body, how
Yeah.
of these different things affect your body,
Yeah.
and having respect for the states that you are in and
Yeah.
adjusting accordingly.
And one single thing I think is very important is you're gonna treat yourself with more kindness,
Yes.
because I've heard my singers complaining and crying over, I'm not good enough, my voice is not good enough,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm losing my voice, I don't know what this is, why this is happening to me. And if you are able to see the patterns automatically, it's like, oh, I started feeling with a stomach ache two
Mm-hmm.
days ago, and I've been having reflux, I've been bloated, or I've been constipated, or diarrhea, or something like this affecting my gut.
Yes.
Your body is not feeling well.
Mm-hmm.
So no kidding, when you try to sing that song that you've been working on, that it was working amazingly last week, this week is kind of funky, and you
Mm-hmm.
feel not in your 100%. And it's like, okay, I'm sick. I got food poisoning. Let's write a song a half step down.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to do the song,
Right.
or if I have to do the song, you are able to measure and treat yourself with kindness
Mm-hmm.
as a singer. It's like you have an instrument with like if you have a guitar with a little hole, like it was
Yeah.
it was hurt, and
Yes.
then you have like the hole, you have to take it to the luthier.
Yes.
And until and while you waiting to that point, you know that your guitar not gonna sound amazing. Gonna
Mm-hmm.
sound like kinda
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a guitar.
Yeah. Awesome. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Gabby. Thanks for introducing this concept. And I'm hoping that once this community, this vocal salon community, gets started up, that we can have you to do like a proper masterclass with the group. And then once again, this is Gabby's journal that's available on Amazon. Sing
and it's
Smarter, Unlock Your Vocal Growth in the Chaos of Life.
and it's also
Now,
available in Spanish.
oh, you have it in Spanish as well.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop whoop, nice.
It looks the same but in green.
Oh, in green. Okay, perfect. Good. So yes, so there's there's no excuses. Um, and so the first person who can email us, um, subject Gabby's free book. We're only giving away one, so the rest of you have to go buy it. So email team@reggaeonline.com and make the subject be Gabby's free book. And the first email we get, we will send you this practice journal, and I think only in the U.S., right? Or
If
yeah,
they, oh, you can buy it for a while, but then the logistic is kind of tricky based
yeah. I
on
think yeah.
how
So
it's
you have to be
transported.
resident in the U.S. For you to get the free book. If to buy it, it doesn't matter because I think
Yeah.
Amazon, it's Amazon. So whichever Amazon you use, you can get it in English and in Spanish. Yeah. So thanks again, Gabby.
Thanks to you, Michael, for having
Oh,
me.
oh
It has
man,
been a pleasure.
thank you so much. Yes, it has been a pleasure. All right. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
Thanks for spending time with us inside the Vocal Salon. If you enjoyed today's episode, please follow and leave a quick review. It really helps other teachers find the show and join our growing community. And don't forget to visit linktree/reggaeonline to join our online community, where you'll find live classes, resources, and a support network of voice professionals from around the world. Until next time, keep lifting voices, including your own.